Demon coming to you, folks, coming to you. How is everyone doing today? Hope everyone is doing great. But rest in peace before I even start to PNB Rock, right? Another rapper, fall prey to our own kind. And I wanna ask about this black envy because it's going on too much around us, and it's costing a lot of lives, leaving a lot of kids with just one parents or a parent less for nonsense, you know, total nonsense, in my opinion. What these guys are doing is despicable. These guys are savages. Whoever is doing this, hey, what's going on? Whoever is doing all of this, these guys, you are savages. You know, these rappers, a lot of these rappers, they work hard because they don't really get money from the record label like that. So when they go on tours, they go on tours for a very long time. Thank you for your thumbs up. They go on tours for a very long time. Because some of these guys, from growing up, their dream is to become a rapper. You know, and we're seeing so many of them, falling prey to our own kind, more frequent than ever. Like I said before, lots of these rappers make their money on tour. You know what I'm saying? Not off record sales, especially today. Social media and tour. So they're away from their families for months. You know what I mean? Months. Trying to make their money so they could take care of their family. So what if they want to stay drip, folks? They work hard for it. What if they want to wear their jewelry? They work hard for it. But I'm going to get to something. That's what I'm saying. They want to have their dripped up cars in their homes. They work hard for it. Just like actors and actresses. But one of the funny thing about it is, look at this, right? I grew up in New York. Around a lot of Italians. They always wear their jewelry. Expensive Rolex. Some of them $60,000, $70,000 Rolex, the Italians. You ain't never seen no black guy run up on them and try to disarm them and take their stuff. You know how many Jews wear expensive jewelry in Manhattan? You don't see none of these black boys running up on them and these savages and take nothing from them and then turn around killing them. So why are we killing our own kind? That is ludicrous. Absolutely ludicrous. It's insane. And it's happening so often. So often. You see what I'm saying? So these guys, sometimes they are months on the road away from their family, working for what they're dreaming for, what they're hoping for, their goals, traveling from state to state. Some of them in sprinter vans, some of them in tour bus. Depends on how big the artist is. Trying to make their money. You see the way Young Dolph made his money, and they wind up killing him over stupidness. Rest in peace is another one, Young Dolph. You know, all these unnecessary killing, man. For what? You're gonna pound the man jewelry? They're gonna catch you. You're gonna pound it for half price, or for way much than its worth. Nonsense, man. And another thing for you rappers, if they come around with you with these guns and stuff, man, give up your stuff, man. Don't lie prey to these guys and these savages. And also, if you're gonna stay drip, man, or you're gonna take your girl out and your family out, man, always have some type of security. Either you have your licensed firearm or you have some type of security to defend yourself and your family. So let this be a lesson learned to rappers who are going out there solo dolo. Let this be a lesson learned to you. Always make sure if you're wearing a certain type of jewelry that worth a certain type of amount of money, make sure you have some security. Because these guys out there, they're just waiting to prey. These savages are just out there waiting to prey on their next prey, which is very sad. Because like I said before, in New York where I grew up, I see a lot of Italians wear expensive Rolexes, expensive chains, Cuban links and stuff like that. Even in Miami. But you don't see none of these savages running up on them and try to kill them. So why are we having our young rappers pushing up daisies? That's why I'm pointing this on the flowers today. A lot of rappers today are pushing up daisies, deceased. For what? Grudge, envy, bad mind, red eye. You can go get your own. Have a dream. Have hopes. Have inspirations. And go get your own. Instead of taking away somebody from their family over something so petty. For real. Even though the guy should have security, I understand that. But you shouldn't be a savage to the point where you're going to try to kill somebody for what they have, what they work for. That is nonsense. And that's just my opinion when it comes on to P&B Rock. You know, they caught him lacking without security, and even though his girl was on her phone and doing whatever, we can't blame her for what really happened. He just got caught lacking. You should have security. No, you moving this type of way in LA, where you're seeing so many examples. People like Pop Smoke, Biggie Smalls, and Tupac died out there out west, two of the greatest. So what make you think you're exempt from these guys? Make sure you have some good type of security around you, man. Always remember that. If you could buy and wear $100,000 jewelry, you could spend $1,000 in security for that night you're going out, so you can make it back home safe with your family or to your family. That's the lesson I want these rappers to learn. If you're going to drip down, make sure you have some type of security so you can make it back home to your family. A lot of these young boys just start having kids. I seen these little young baby that they put on Instagram, beautiful kids, and they've been taken away from the kids because of nonsense, because of grudge, envy from your own kind. If you want jewelry that bad, there's a whole bunch of jewelry stores all over America. Go knock those off. They got insurance. Go knock them off. Why wait to see when one of your brothers worked so hard for what he have, you're ready to take him down? They should be able to wear what they want to wear. I agree they should have security if they're wearing a certain amount of jewelry, but they should be able to wear what they want to wear. You see what I'm saying? It's just crazy, man. The other day we lost JD Youngin, Young Dolph, like I tell you, Trouble, Cash, Pop Smoke, and a whole bunch more that I haven't been mentioning. That is disgusting, if you ask me. When you kill off all your rappers, man, who are you gonna listen to? What are you gonna listen to? The Island Boys? No disrespect to the Island Boys, but is that what you're gonna listen to? Is that what you're succumbing your people to? Ridiculous, if you ask me. And we need to stop this nonsense, because it's getting worse and worse every day. And it doesn't look good. It doesn't look good, fam. It doesn't look good. Not for us. Not for what we're fighting for. People have been through slavery. People have died for people to be free and have goals and inspiration and aspirations. And now we have people of the same color taking that away from them. That is insane. Chronic Pain, the Inner Demon. If you want to, hit me off with a donation. It's $ Raymond Nugent. You could always, send me cash up, or super chat and stuff like that. But yeah, folks, is this what we're succumbing to right now? Where you can't wear what you buy? I don't understand places, people, places and things where you are. And I do understand this young man should have security. But nevertheless, you're going to go around a young man to kill him out of grudge, out of envy? While you don't even know, if you put pen and paper together, you can write you some nice rhymes and make some money, or do something else on social media that is constructive, where you can make your money. The gate is wide open for everybody to make money if they want to. Use your ability, your talents, unless you have none and you're a numbskull. And you just grudge people with their talents and the goals that they're trying to set for themselves. Ridiculous, man. Ridiculous. This is just my take on what's going on in the music industry, where the rappers, a lot of them are falling prey to these savages, and also, if not, they're falling prey to the prison system. You know, go visit the feds. That's another one. You make your money to live your life, then you give it back because of how you do things, by not thinking constructively, by not thinking like a businessman. That's another thing. But guys, Chronic Pain, Inner Demon, like, share, subscribe to the machine. I appreciate you guys. Peace. Wow, is this thing on? I think I end this live. Why is this too long? Wait a minute.